So metallic bonds are what again?
Metallic bonds are when two metals are combined by a bond that share the electrons.
Oh, okay, so then that means that the ionic bond has a metal and a non-metal, and the ionic bond has two non-metals?
No, it's covalent that shares
Okay.
two, say, non-metals. And ionic, you were right about ionic. Ionic was when they had two different metal and non-metal.
Alright.
So basically, it's like a metalloid, where it's kind of between a metal and a non-metal.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna go do something else now.
Savage society. Science.
Chemical bonds. Chemical bonds.
Savage society.
Savage society.
Science. Savage society. Hi, Billy Mays here. Today we're going to learn about chemical bonding.
Hi, welcome to my lab.
What about me?
Oh, nope, my lab. Today we'll be learning about chemical bonding.
There are three types of chemical bonds: covalent, ionic, and metallic.
Can't you be stupid somewhere else?
I thought I already am. Where am I? Oh yeah! Chemical bonds happen when two elements merge together.
Water, which is a covalent bond, is formed by two nonmetals. But if you add something to the water, that makes it an impure substance. For example, if you added something like
So,
now it's impure.
shake it up.
Oh, terrible.
I know, right?
And last but not least, there are metallic bonds.
For example, this is a bronze metal, which is made from a chemical bond of
Copper and tin.
Billy Mays, and I'm back for a little home experiment for everybody. Right now, we're about to do a chemical bonding formula with water and two other substances that you'll find out later on. In this corner, we have salt, which is a chemical bond formed by sodium and chlorine. And in this corner, we have sugar, which is a chemical bond formed by carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Who will dissolve first? May the best man win. It looks like he's dissolving. Alright, the salt and the other ball. Stir it a little bit. And as you can see, the salt is completely dissolved first, while sugar is still standing there like a fool. Try this at home. See who will win. Billy Mays signing out.
Safeguard's family album presents The Traveling Family, who went 6,000 miles on one bar of soap.
No, one kind of soap. Safeguard.
Come on, the whole family, the teenager, the baby use the deodorant soap?
Oh, it's more than that.
Safeguard helps prevent infection of diaper rash, infection of acne.
You're kidding. I thought Safeguard was a deodorant soap.
Best. Remember when we saw that doubleheader out of Yankee Stadium? 90 degrees temperature.
And we were still fresh enough to take in Chinatown.
Safeguard, the one soap your family really needs.
I've made an important discovery inside my toilet this morning. I found this VHS tape. Normally, I was curious on what was inside the tape, so I went and played it. Inside, I found the first chemical bond ever formed in the world. Get it today. It's a limited time opportunity, and there's only one copy. Okay, yeah, you should get it for only $59.95. Yippee.
Covalent bonds are very fun. There's a lot, and we're explaining some.
Ionic bonds are very cool. Metal and non-metal is the rule.
Covalent bonds are two nonmetals. They work together like bicycle pedals. Bonds, bonds, bonds. Covalent, ionic bonds. Bonds, bonds, bonds. Covalent, ionic bonds. Let's get it! Metallic bonds are very hard, just like a sports car. Bonds, bonds, bonds. Covalent, ionic bonds. Bonds, bonds, bonds. Covalent, ionic, metallic bonds. Woo! Now we're done.
Wait. It's Savage Society.
That wasn't loud enough. I already know.
Alright.
Science.
Science! You're supposed
When
to
she
say
get
science.
up her foot, say
You're
it.
supposed to say science, right?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Science.
You're gonna do no, we're gonna
And
do
then-
it all in one.
And then you guys get close together and
We gonna
say
do it all in
seven. And like, and then after you guys do science, 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 get close together and put arms around each
I'ma
other.
bring them together.
Savage
Society.
Society. All right, y'all ready? Ooh, I've been recording.
Science.
Science. Savage Society. It's like that was bad.
No, you guys
Yeah,
gotta
keep all
scoot
the
back
clips.
just a little. All right, yeah, there we go.
Science.
Science.
And if you're asking what elements are the simplest things on Earth. For example, water, that's an element. And salt, that's an element too.
Yeah. So, this is an ionic bond.
Wait, I didn't.
My
I go.
Alright.
And if you're asking what elements are simply the simplest things on Earth. For example, water, that's an element. And salt, that's also an element.
When you combine it with water, is a covalent bond formed by two non-metals. And you add salt. You get salt is an ionic bond.
Disgusting.
Ah! Darn it.
Guys.
You over here playing.
Science.
Science. Savage Society.
And when after I say metallic bond, for example, two metals combining. You gotta give me. Water is a covalent bond, which is a bond formed by two non-metals. If you form water and
Salt. You get salt water. Salt is an ionic bond formed by sodium and chlorine. And however, whenever two elements bond,
terrible. And if you're asking what elements are the simplest things on Earth. For example, water, that's an element. And if you're asking what an element is, elements are the simplest things on Earth. For example, water, that's an element.
and water is also a covalent bond, which is a chemical bond formed by two non-metals. And right here is salt, an ionic bond formed by chlorine and sodium.
Salt water. Oh, terrible.
Alright.
For example, water, which is a covalent bond formed by two non-metals. But if you mix something in the water, that makes it an unpure substance. For example, if you mix something like
Salt water.
terrible. And last but not least, there are metallic bonds, which are two metals join together. We don't need this
For
anymore.
example,
Copper.